Hi everyone, my presentation is about tissue transplantation. Let's talk about what is tissue transplantation. Tissue transplantation is a process or the technology where a tissue from a particular individual is taken and transplanted into the another individual of same species or of different species. Sometimes tissue can be taken from one part of our body and can be transplanted into another part of the same organisms. Then, why we require tissue transplantation? We require tissue transplantation for the damaging tissues or skin. Example, burning wounds, loss of tissues, etc. What is transplanting? If we take the organ which is made of tissue or the tissue from organ, when we take and put in another region, it starts to grow and functions like natural organ or tissue in the new place. It fulfills the gap and that is present due to the organ or the tissue in a particular region. We can transplant cell, organ, tissues. Then types of tissue grafting. There are 5 types of tissue grafting: autograft, allograft, homograft, isograft and xenograft. First, let's talk about autograft. Autograft is the process of transferring tissue from one section of the organisms of the body to the another region of the same organ. Example, trunk to arm. Then allograft, transferring tissue from the organ from the one individual to the another individual of the same species. Example, same family members. And homograft is the nothing but grafting between the same species, but it has a different genetic makeup. Then isograft, it is a transplantation of tissue from one individual to other individual of different species, but it has same genetic makeup. Example, monozygotic twins or with an inbred strain. Then at last, xenograft. Xeno means different. Tissue grafting between different species. Example, monkey to man. Tissue graft between species in all these cases or the organ tissue is transplanted is called graft. Major problem regarding tissue grafting is susceptibility of tissue in our body. This is mainly happens in xenograft because it is a grafting between different species. Our immune system always differentiated into two manner, one is self and another one is non-self. Our immune system trying to distinct it whether it is a self or a non-self due to the presence of some factors such as antigens which are present on the surface of those tissues. As they recognized as the non-self, there is a chance of tissue rejection. If the tissue is rejected, the blood supply to the particular organ or the tissue is blocked. To prevent the tissue rejection, we need to control and suppress our immune system of recipient. Because any kind of tissue graft, in any kind of tissue graft, one is donor which provide the tissue and another one which receives the tissue is called recipient. In this case, we need to suppress or repress the immunity. If we suppress the immunity, it won't reject the graft. When we suppressing the immunity, there is a chance of infection to our body and the recipient in danger line. In this condition, our body should take immunosuppressive drugs to avoid the tissue grafting, tissue rejection, and the infection of the body. Thank you.